Hi everyone, and welcome to the presentation on vLearn. Today we are going to be covering vLearn, a little bit about the product and running through the e-brochure. I know a lot of people who might be on this meeting have already been introduced to vLearn. So what we're going to do is focus on some of the new features and exciting features that have been implemented into vLearn over the last couple of months. So we are going to show the Microsoft Teams integration. So we have the learner process to show and also the administration and the tutor process. Then we are going to show some advanced course builder functions and then move into the document management system in the transition from NOCN into vLearn. So I'm just going to quickly run through the vLearn brochure. This will be shared with everyone. We're just making a final few tweaks now. A little bit about vLearn, the VLE content, the problem, solution, and impact we are having, how to access vLearn, and the costs. So a little bit of an introduction into vLearn is it is a world-class virtual learning environment and has been introduced due to NOCN identifying that there is challenges in the traditional engagement models. And we recognize this as from poor support from technology and support systems that are in place. And that's why NOCN Group has introduced vLearn. Within the virtual learning environment, the platform has multiple and extensive features, including the VLE, which helps digitally transform traditional models to high-end interactive learning experiences, digital learning materials, and stimulates the modern-day learner, and intuitive platform to make it personalized to your organization and easy to use. Multiple features, as you would expect to see within a virtual learning environment, and then additional ones such as the open architecture, the integration with Teams, and the advanced course builder. With vLearn, you do also receive maximizer courses. So that's a range of ready-to-go content that can be plugged in to the programs that you're delivering. Tutor materials, so an upgrade of the NOCN content in a way which is much easier to download and access. And then digital content that we've designed specifically for programs. In terms of a little bit about the problem, solution, and impact, what we see of one of the main problems is learners and tutors are disengaged and frustrated due to legacy systems. So the solution is the interactive platform and high-end digital content that enables real-time connection with all users, and the impact of that is much more engaged learners and more efficient staff. A disjointed and disconnected user experience. So we see a lot of people using multiple platforms, open source platforms, trying to integrate them with stuff like Teams and Zoom, and really creating a disjointed journey. What we are providing here is a 360 end-to-end VLE with Microsoft integration and real-time communication. So you have one platform that delivers an enhanced learning experience and encourages collaboration. We understand that time is limited within colleges and training providers to create resources and learning materials, and that's why we're providing a bank of hundreds of interactive engaging pieces of learning with knowledge checks, assessments, and NOCN updated. And you can embed this into your learning programs, journeys, and qualifications to enhance the experience. And then last but not least, the challenge from a learning side of things to sort of track that learner progress from a sort of tutor and learner level. So the tracking and the reporting and the management information that tutors can easily review a learner's progress, intervene at the correct time, set targets that improve their success and outcomes, and measure that too. How to access this? So if you do want to access vLearn from now up until July 31st, if you communicate with your business development manager will understand your requirements, feed in that information, will then create your virtual learning environment, start that onboarding process, support you to enroll your learners, and roll out those sort of phase ones and pilots with you, hand in hand, really sort of give you that one-to-one support. And then once we've deployed that, review and see how we can enhance and support your experience. In terms of costs, due to the massive investment from sort of NOCN and the scalability of the project, we've been very sort of very passionate about keeping the cost as low as possible, so it can be available for all centres, large and small. So if you want to access the VLE content, it's only £2 per learner per month for an NOCN learner, and for the VLE content and portfolio side of things, that's £5 per learner per month, and a lot of work that will support you on in terms of that e-portfolio setup too. There is a small annual fee of £240 per centre, which is due to kick off end of July. But like I said, if you do want to access it beforehand, you can look at that pro pro rata rate. And then that is the end of the introduction to vLearn. So what I'm going to do now is just play a short video for you, which is only a couple of minutes long. This is the Microsoft Teams app, and will give you an insight to the VLA and how it will look from a learner side. Then I'm going to click into the tutor, show some course builder, and then finish up on the document management. Thank you.
Welcome to the NOCN vLearn on Microsoft Teams. The NOCN vLearn can now be directly accessed from Microsoft Teams through the Olive VLE app. Here we'll show you just how easy it is for a learner to log in and use the virtual learning environment to uncover a new world of learning content. First, you'll need to download the app onto your Teams account. On the left-hand sidebar, click Apps, and in the search bar, type Olive. Then locate the Olive icon and click Add to install into your Teams account. Pin the icon to the sidebar like this. Next, enter your organization or company domain. Then enter your username and password to sign in. When you've signed in, you'll be taken to your dashboard, which, alongside a welcome message, displays all of your upcoming events. These are broken into live sessions and deadlines. Simply click the tabs to toggle between the two. Use your calendar to view and schedule all of your important dates. On the right-hand side of the page, you'll see your news feed, which will keep you up to speed on developments relative to your work, training, or industry. When you click on the Courses tab in the header, you'll see the list of courses that are available to you, including those that you've been enrolled in, as well as hundreds of ready-to-go courses to help you train and upskill. In the Portfolio tab, you'll then find a bank of all your work completed to date. From apprenticeship plans to documentary evidence of tasks worked on and assignments completed, your portfolio stores all of your hard work in the cloud. With the Microsoft Teams app, Olive VLE NOCN vLearn now offers all levels of qualifications, bespoke accreditation, and apprenticeships, plus access to digital platforms, all under one roof.
So that's a quick overview from a learner side. Now I'm just going to show from a tutor side. I'll skip forward a little bit.
On the left-hand sidebar, click Apps, and in the search bar, type Olive. Then locate the Olive icon. Click Add to install into your Teams account. Next, enter your organization or company domain. Then enter your username and password to sign in. When you're signed in, you'll be taken to your dashboard, which gives you access to some of your frequently used functions, like managing your courses and portfolios. You'll also find your schedule here, which displays all of your upcoming events. These are broken into live sessions and deadlines. Simply click the tabs to toggle between the two. Use your calendar tab to view and schedule all of your important dates. Click on Manage Courses to open the Courses page. Here, you can see quick functions which allow you to add learners, video classrooms, and courses in one click. You'll also see handy infographics and course stats to give you information at a glance. On the left-hand sidebar, you can access course functions to do more. For instance, click on Learners to see a list of user profiles with their locations and contact details displayed. You can select individual learners or bulk select profiles to manage enrollments in batches. Click on Video Classrooms to see a schedule of events on your calendar. This is a convenient way to view and manage your work week. Click the Add Video Classroom button to open up the calendar and create a session by adding class details, attendees, and if required, adding the video classroom to an existing course. Next, click on Courses, as you see here. This displays a range of titles in your library with key information, such as the amount of learners enrolled, active lectures, and the licenses available. You can toggle the view to choose between lists and thumbnails here. Back to the sidebar, and you can select Portfolio. Once again, you'll see a snapshot of your apprenticeship programs with information like your active programs, apprentices, and program progress. This is broken into 4 subsections: apprentices and tutors, which list out the individual details of both. Sessions allows you to manage and schedule events related to your students and courses. And finally, programs details all of your current training content, the number of apprentices enrolled, course progress, and status, giving you access to your students' apprenticeship plans and evidence of tasks worked on, as well as assignments completed, all stored in the cloud. With the Microsoft Teams app, Olive VLE NOCN vLearn now offers all tutors the ability to manage all levels of qualifications, bespoke accreditation and apprenticeships with access to digital platforms all under one roof.
That was very focused on the interactive learning in terms of schedule live sessions and connecting with learners. In addition to that, you have a full content management system with an advanced course builder in, where you will be provided with a range of digital assets, but also the ability to create your own programs as well. So as you can see on the right hand side, all of the different options from uploading multiple different file types, creating live sessions, test environments, assignments, HTML content, which could be text or code, your SCORM courses, stream from YouTube and video, to if you do want to embed any sort of third party and avoid any copyright infringement, import surveys, and also duplicate content as well. So really easy to use, very easy to start to create your own content, even without sort of super tech skills. And you also have the ability for content dripping as well. So if you do want to set a self-paced course for a learner, so the next slide becomes available or the next module becomes available after a certain date or when the X amount through the program, you can also do that. That can all be programmed from the administration side of the system. It's fully customizable, and it will be in your company's logos and branding too. So what I'm going to do now is just touch on the document management system. So there's a massive amount of work that's been put into upgrading and enhancing the documents that are being provided to all NOCN centers. So within the new document system, we've broken it down into the SSAs, and that's how we'll be providing. We're just going to show you an example of the construction. So at the top, you'll have the ability to see all of the correct documents that you've been shared with. You'll be able to break those categories down and also search for any documentation too, to speed up the process. In addition to that, if you do want to sort of have a look through the specific documents, you can click on, say, construction, building and construction, viewing carpentry and joinery level 1, and you can see all the associated documents in PDF formats and also in document formats, and it's simple as click download to download to your computer. As the administrator, you will have the ability to also share them with specific tutors within your organization as well. So within the platform, you have full management in terms of creating those user states, creating as many admins and tutors and IQAs as you want within the platform to support, manage your learners. So this will be available to everyone by the end of July, so everyone can start to begin to use it for the new academic year. So that covers the majority of the presentation. I'm happy to answer any questions in the chat function. If not, I wish everyone hope everyone enjoys the rest of NOCN Live.